everyone, I am really delighted to be with you for the CIPD Ireland HR Awards 2021. Today's event is as exciting as ever, though we are together virtually. Can you believe it's been 12 months since we were all together in the Mansion House, and today we have equally strong finalists and winners to showcase to you, coming from all sectors and all parts of the country. So congratulations to all of you, and we'll hear from the winning entries today. So we have 10 awards to present, and the judges had some close calls, so we have a couple of highly commended too. We have a new category of flexible and remote working, aptly enough, and there'll be an additional special award for an organisation who made a particular impact in the past year, so stay tuned for that. All the finalists have been through a robust judging process, and a big thank you to our judges, leaders of the people profession, for their insightful analysis under the watchful eye of Professor Bill Roach of UCD. And today, let's use the chat, let's get trending on social media. Use hashtag CIPDHR Awards and at CIPD Ireland, and whoever has the most liked tweet by the end of our event will win our competition. CIPD are presenting 2 tickets to their employment law conference on the 25th of March for the most liked tweet. So start tweeting with hashtag CIPDHR Awards now. And at this point, we'd like to say a special thanks to all today's sponsors, and especially our main sponsor, VHI Healthcare, for supporting the work of CIPD. I'd now like to invite Mary Connaughton, Director of CIPD Ireland, to welcome you and let us hear from a number of judges and contributors.
And wonderful to be with you here today. You're all very welcome to our CIPD Ireland HR Awards for 2021. Not quite as glamorous as 12 months ago, but today is a time for you to step back, disconnect from the day-to-day, learn a little and enjoy yourself. Find a comfy spot with your tea and treat, unwind and hear about our amazing finalists and our winners. Now, this has been a life-changing year for us, individually, our profession, our organisations and our society. Hurtle centre stage, the people profession responded in a phenomenal way, managing a crisis response, protecting the workforce, achieving so much in a short space of time, but all driven by people-centred decisions. You have been central to keeping the workforce safe, morale and productivity up, and the economy going as you championed better work and working lives. Of course, we're still living through this, facing the day-to-day angst, the next set of challenges, not sure what tomorrow will bring. What's really stood out for me that we've been able to see in CIPD is how, over the past year as a profession, we have drawn on our deep humanity and our compassion to pull us through. And that is the core strength that we must hold on to carry us through the next stage. But look at what we've achieved. Projects that would still be in planning, remote and digital working that has been successfully embedded, evidence of distributed leadership and a much stronger employee voice. Virtual HR, now how many of our processes are online, delivering greater consistency and access. But more importantly, I want to call out the mindset shift that we have achieved. At the end of the awards judging day, Professor Bill Roach, Joyce Rigby-Jones, who's chair of our national committee, and I, we had the honour of talking to the judges and hearing from their analysis. And this year, the language we heard stood out. We heard about authenticity. We heard about compassion. We heard about flexibility. And we heard about winning hearts and minds. Now, for me, this is a real achievement in the past year. This mindset shift in our organisations. The success of the day-to-day details that you've been attending to determined that it would matter. The impact you are having has moved up a gear, accelerated our impact as a profession. So thank you. And today we're delighted to bring you these awards, holding on to our principle of recognising your contribution, passion and commitment, and the insights that you're so willing to share. It has been a hard year, but the work we saw in our entries and on judging day was phenomenal. It was inspirational. Our judges were impressed, and they're not easily impressed. And being a finalist is a stamp of achievement, so congratulations one and all. Regardless of today's outcome, take pride in your work, your impact, and share your story. And a big thank you to our judges from right across the country who actually enjoy the insights and learned loads. And thanks to my UK and Middle East colleagues and Peter Cheese, our CEO, who have supported us right throughout this. And a special thanks to our sponsors who helped make this happen. And finally, I want to thank you for being with us today. I hope you're taking time out to relax and enjoy this time together. So let's get the show on the road with a short video.
The CIPD HR Awards are the premier HR awards in Ireland. The entries of finalists are assessed by panels of senior and highly experienced peers. They discuss and probe the initiatives put before them with finalists, and they deliberate very carefully on the merits of the different entrants. So the decisions that they make are not uncommonly difficult decisions. And I'd like to thank all the judges for the dedication and the expertise that they bring to bear in the judging process.
Hi everyone. As Honorary Chair of CIPD Ireland Committee, I have the great pleasure in welcoming all the contestants to this year's CIPD Ireland Awards. This is the most prestigious and influential HR awards event, and again this year we saw an excellent range of companies participate, sharing their innovative and compelling strategies. This year, the CIPD Ireland team have worked exceptionally hard to enable us to hold this event virtually, and they've done a great job. CIPD Ireland HR Awards continues to attract innovative, transformational and thought leadership entries, truly showing us that HR management in Ireland continues to be in a very safe hands.
In this category that I judged, diversity inclusion, I would say congratulations to all the organizations that submitted their examples and stories, because during difficult business times, it's very easy to just drop the D&I agenda because it's a cost or it's inconvenient or it's just difficult. And it is difficult to do this kind of cultural change. And I applaud them for taking a principled approach towards making diversity and inclusion a core part of who and what their businesses stand for.
This year, I had the great pleasure of participating as an adjudicator in a new category, flexible and remote working. And all finalists showed great empathy, innovation, connection, and total resilience and agility in keeping their organizations delivering to the highest possible standards. I would like to congratulate all finalists. You are all winners in what you do every day for your people profession, for your organization, and for yourselves.
For me, the way the CIPD supported their members during the pandemic was priceless. The resources, the agility, the pace at which they helped us and supported us was really refreshing. And the support was consistent and constant and relentless, a bit like the pandemic itself. But they were with us every step of the way. The awards this year have really showcased the creativity and the pivoting of organisations in the pandemic, and certainly in the learning and development and organisation development category, the variety of sectors that entered was great to see. The diversity in types of organisations that entered was great to see, and the entries themselves really did showcase how contemporary and modern we have all become in forging a new way of working in what is a new world.
Hello everyone, and a big welcome to the CIPD Ireland Awards. I always look forward to this event, and it's such a shame that we can't all physically be together in these extraordinary times. But nonetheless, I think a really, really important event to be having, to recognise all the fantastic work that all of you have done across the people profession in organisations in every sector, large and small. It really has been an extraordinary year, and I think the way that our profession has stood up, has been front and center in the response of organizations everywhere and dealing with all of the lockdowns and different ways we've had to innovate to run our businesses and support our people, looking after our people, putting them front and center. So all these things about well-being and support have been very much what I know you have all done for your organizations everywhere. So I'm very proud of our professional community. I'm also very proud of what we've done as the CIPD in Ireland and across our organisation in supporting all of you. we've also had to step up and really make sure that we're providing the best support that we can in these very challenging times. But as we come through this, and we will come through it, I think we can all look back with great pride on what has been accomplished and recognize also that the positioning of our profession has never been greater. I don't think we've ever seen more discussion about putting people front and center in the business agenda. And that's what we do. So, as I said, I think this is a fantastic opportunity to celebrate all that we've done in the profession across all organisations in Ireland. And I'm particularly grateful, of course, to all of you who submitted your entries. And I wish you all the very best of luck as we go through the awards.
Thanks a million, Mary, and a huge thanks to our contributors and the judges who undertook the massive challenge of choosing this year's winners. We want you to get involved this afternoon and spread the word about today's ceremony using the hashtag CIPDHR Awards. So use the chat and tweet the winners. We'll have a prize for the most liked tweet, places at CIPD's Employment Law Conference next month. And now it's time to reveal the first of those judges' decisions in our 10 hotly contested categories. First up today, it's the CIPD Award for Diversity and Inclusion. And let's start with a video from the sponsor.
We chose to support the CIPD Ireland Awards once again to celebrate and recognise the wonderful achievements made by HR professionals during what can only be described as a truly challenging time in all of our lives. As sponsors of the Diversity and Inclusion Award, we want to celebrate the positive impact that organisations are making in breaking new ground in the D&I space and making change happen. To celebrate how change can not only positively impact the employees of the organisations, but how it can equally positively impact on their families, friends, and the wider community.
And here are the judges' 6 finalists for this year's prestigious award. Bank of Ireland Group, ESB, Evershed Sutherland Ireland, Fidelity International, Irish Life, Mercury. And winning for diversity and inclusion is ESB for Be Me at ESB, supporting LGBT+ in ESB. The authenticity of the LGBT+ intervention stood out to the judges. It was led from the bottom up, reached out to those on the road, encouraging everyone to be me.
My name is Jim, and I am an ally.
I am an ally.
I'm an ally.
I'm an ally.
I am an ally.
We've built this network of allies, and it's something that makes me really proud. It's about inclusion, it's about basic fairness and allowing people to grow and develop and be the best that they can be in ESB.
I can be me at ESB.
I don't know if many people understand how difficult it can be for a person to come in and to dodge questions and to, you know, talk about their weekend but drop pronouns. Like, Mondays are hard enough.
On a personal, it's given me that bit more confidence at work, to be more of myself.
Be Me at ESB makes me feel proud.
Proud.
It's really important to have our Be Me at ESB group in operation at ESB. Our values of being courageous, caring, driven and trusted are what ESB has always been about and what we've always stood for, and we're using those values now to define and shape our culture. At the heart of that culture is inclusion.
We're getting really positive feedback from the programme, but we do need more. We're on the journey, we're not there yet, but allies do truly make a huge difference.
I am an ally.
I am an ally.
I am an ally.
Yes, that was the diversity and inclusion winner, Be Me at ESB. Next, this year's CIPD hotly contested award for embedding a culture of workplace well-being. With a large number of entries, this was divided in 2 based on company size. So we have 2 awards, one for small to medium and one for large organisations. The category is sponsored by Healthy Ireland.
I'm delighted to be here today on behalf of Healthy Ireland and very pleased that we sponsor Embedding a Culture of Health and Wellbeing Award in the CIPD Awards. We've had a very successful partnership with CIPD over the last number of years, and it's a real opportunity to showcase models of good practice in workplace wellbeing. The standard every year continues to improve and the level of entries continues to grow. And this year, and even in spite of COVID and all the challenges that brought to workplaces, we had a very high standard of entries. The standout factors for workplaces that make it to the final include things like support from management, high level of employee engagement, good program planning, and displaying how the outputs link to the business and that it's really embedded in the culture of the organization. This is the most successful way to deliver workplace well-being in workplaces, is have it as part of the organizational culture. But in recognition for all the finalists, I would like to commend them on their efforts, and we look forward to working with them in the future. So I wish CIPD Awards every success today, and be assured of our ongoing partnership and support into the future.
We start with embedding a culture of workplace well-being for small to medium companies, and the winner was chosen from 6 strong finalists, who are B. Braun Medical Limited, Cora Systems, Public Appointment Service, Water Wipes, the Office of Government Procurement, Wright Medical Cork. And from these, the winner is Cora Systems for flexible and remote working. Congratulations, guys. Cora's commitment and narrative around a wellbeing culture rang true for the judges. It was purposeful and focused. They made sure what they did made a difference to employees and established a clear link between well-being and customer impact.
Hi there. I'm absolutely delighted to accept this award from CIPD Ireland in relation to the work we've been doing in Cora Systems on the whole wellness agenda. It's a terrific recognition of something that I think is very important to many organizations, how to create an environment where our workers are safe and well and minded as they try to deal with the complexity of work and the home life issues that have been thrown up by COVID-19. So I think we're drawing encouragement and inspiration from the fact that we've been singled out and awarded in this way for our work in the whole wellness arena, and we're deeply honoured and grateful. Thank you very much.
Prior to COVID, I worked in the Carrick office 2 days a week, and I worked in our Dublin office 3 days a week. So I was used to working in different locations. And then once the pandemic hit, it was all working from home. I think we did it as a team, we did it really well. Within a week, everybody was working really well remotely. There was no downtime. We didn't lose any time.
The most important thing I found was for everybody to meet regularly, so we have a daily call with all the team, which kind of makes sure there's no communication issues and everybody knows exactly what they're doing.
Well, I think as a working parent, I couldn't be in a better place because Cora has been very flexible in allowing me to adapt my working hours to take in homeschooling duties. I have 2 children, 10 and 12.
Being in your home office, I think, just really gives you the sense of like comfortability. And for me, when I'm comfortable, I work best. So it's been a really positive experience, absolutely.
I've done a series of one-to-ones with all of our employees during the course of COVID, more than once, asking them about their experience and how they're adapting to this new way.
Regeneration days were actually really useful. It wasn't necessarily another couple of days annual leave. It was something where you could just say, right, okay, I'm not doing anything for today, and literally do nothing for the day.
Again, winning embedding a culture of workplace well-being, small to medium, was Cora Systems. Moving on to the large company category for embedding a culture of workplace well-being, we have 7 finalists, and they are Bank of Ireland Group, Clearstream Global Security Services, Mazars in Ireland, Permanent TSB, Pubble, Queely Group, Samban Limited McDonald's Restaurants. And from those, the winner is Clearstream Global Security Services for Activate. The engaging presentation showed a commitment to employees and a holistic approach. The strategic focus, innovation and metrics impressed the judges. Well done, guys.
Embedding a culture of workplace wellbeing is paramount to us at Clearstream Cork. The rollout of our wellbeing programme Activate allowed us to showcase the multitude of wellness initiatives that we have on offer. I would like to thank everyone at Clearstream Cork for embracing and contributing to Activate, and I'm absolutely delighted to accept this award on behalf of the Clearstream Cork HR team. Thank you to CIPD Ireland for acknowledging Activate. Thank you.
Congratulations again to Clearstream winning Embedding a Culture of Workplace Wellbeing in a Large Organisation. Our next award is for Employee Empowerment and Trust, and this is the first award where there's a highly commended. And the 5 finalists are Clearstream Global Security Services Limited, DPD Ireland, HR Locker, Permanent TSB, Tato Snacks. And highly commended by the judges for their passionate, authentic leadership of change is Tato Snacks. Well done, guys, but who wins? Well, it's Permanent TSB for new ways of working. The judges were so impressed with the inclusive approach to co-creating and deploying a sustainable change plan throughout the organisation. It incorporated a strong people framework, innovative approach and clear KPIs. Well done.
Our organisational purpose is to work hard every day to build trust. Trust is at the heart of empowerment, and this is the animating force for achieving sustainability.
Our focus since incepting New Ways of Working was to champion trust and really challenge ourselves in all of our decisions that we considered in terms of trusting our colleagues to do what's right.
We did need to assemble a team of people, a dedicated small team of people, but with representatives from across the business that our executive committee were comfortable putting their trust in. We agreed decisions at a fast pace, but with sound thinking. And we all knew without a shadow of a doubt that we were trusted wholeheartedly to make the best decisions in the interest of our colleagues and in the interests of our customers and our communities.
We needed to do a lot more to involve all of our colleagues in a more meaningful and a tangible way. And we came up with a concept of living as leaders. This is a unique programme aimed at developing the leadership capabilities of everybody in the bank. And so far we have 600 people taking part in living as leaders every single week. It's not only about work. In fact, it's just as much or maybe more about how we live our leadership values at home and in the community.
Through our Speak Freely process, our ambition is to create a culture of trust and mutual respect where colleagues' voices are heard. Our plans this year culminated with the issuing of our Speak Freely pledge, and to date we have received over 300 pledges of support from our colleagues.
Congratulations again, Permanent TSB, winner of the Employee Empowerment and Trust category. And guys, please remember to keep the chat going and spread the word on social media about today's finalists and winners, and like all those tweets as well. You can use the hashtag CIPDHR Awards and remember the prize for the most liked tweet. All right, in the spotlight next is flexible and remote working. This is a new category to the CIPD Awards to recognise how the people profession excelled in their response to COVID-19, demonstrated agility, adopted an employee-centric approach and supported managers and employees through the transition. The flexible and remote working category had a large number of entries, and it was also divided in two based on company size. But first, let's welcome and thank CIPD's new overall sponsor for 2021, VHI Healthcare, who are supporting the CIPD for this prestigious event.
A new award this year, Flexible and Remote Working. This award recognises excellence in how organisations have adapted and responded to COVID-19 in their ways of working. How have great organisations ensured the voice of colleague is at the core of this change journey? How have we supported colleagues work in such different environments, be it at home or indeed the very different ways of working than previously? Where has agility and authentic leadership really shone through. And where an organisation's people strategy has pivoted to ensure it is relevant, culturally aligned, and fit for purpose in servicing that organisation's customers. VHI is delighted to sponsor the CIPD Awards this year. Never before has HR leadership been needed so much, and indeed been of such value to organisations. We here in VHI have a very strong partnership with many HR leaders and teams as our clients. This year, through our Health Squad and our wellness programmes, we have seen those HR professionals support their colleagues in ways never seen before and really help their organisations succeed.
Thank you so much, Amy. Mary and the team are very pleased to be working with VHI to bring these awards to fruition today. For flexible and remote working, small to medium, we have 6 contenders who are Cora Systems, Secto Services Limited, Xero Limited, Takeda Ireland Limited Bray, the Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, the Office of Government Procurement. Good luck to all of you. This is a tightly fought category and the winner is Takeda Ireland Limited Bray for their wellbeing programme, Flexible and Remote Working. Well done to you guys. Here, the introduction of flexible and remote working to a manufacturing site helped to create a mindset shift in leaders and staff to experiment and benefit from new ways of working.
We are delighted and extremely honoured to be receiving the CIPD Award in this new remote and flexible working category. Together, we have faced a truly unprecedented year with COVID-19, and we've all had to adapt to this new reality. However, on behalf of the site leadership team, we are incredibly proud and inspired by how Bray's employees have risen to these challenges with flexibility, resilience and courage. We would like to thank and congratulate all of the stakeholders involved in creating our Takeda Wellbeing Programme and the site leadership team for sponsoring us in supporting our employees through this transition to remote and flexible working. At Takeda, we start everything we do with the question, how can we do more for our patients? We know that putting our patients at the centre of everything we do starts with our employees. Thank you again on behalf of Takeda. Thank you.
The winner of the CIPD Award for Flexible and Remote Working, Small to Medium, Takeda Ireland Limited Bray. Well done again, guys. Next up, it's flexible and remote working in a large company. And we have another of our highly commended in this category. Our 6 finalists are Bank of Ireland Group, Accenture, Department of Children, Equality, Disability, Integration and Youth, Eli Lilly Cork, Fidelity International, Kerry Taste and Nutrition, Europe and Russia, Mazars, and highly commended for their clarity, strategic alignment and future focus is Kerry Taste and Nutrition, Europe and Russia. So well done to you, but the winner for flexible and remote working in a large company is Fidelity International. Dynamic working being a truly flexible employer. Well done to you guys. The judges were impressed by the culture and values of Fidelity, its compassion and what it's like to work there. There were loads of strong examples of listening, innovation, leveraging technology and putting the company values in action. Congratulations.
Thank you all very much. I am delighted to accept this award on behalf of Fidelity International. I would like to start by thanking the other finalists in this category. I know how difficult it was to get here, so really well done to everybody who made it to the final. Thank you to the CIPD, the professional body for awarding standards in HR and development. It is a privilege to accept this award on behalf of the company. And equally, thank you to the judging panel and to the organising committee for making it so easy for us to go through the application process. And last but not least, I would love to thank my Fidelity colleagues for their passion, dedication and hard work in helping us reach this stage and for us getting this far. And I look forward for us to be able to celebrate this in person, hopefully later this year. Again, thank you all very much.
Our winners of flexible and remote working in a large organisation, Fidelity International. Congratulations again, guys. In the spotlight next is the award for the HR L&D Team of the Year.
McCann Fitzgerald provides legal advice and solutions to organisations throughout the private and public sector. CIPD promotes excellence and innovation in HR practices, and we're delighted to be associated with this event. HR L&D teams are critical to driving success in any organisation.
We have 5 impressive finalists who are Applegreen PLC, Ervia, ESB Employee Engagement and Communications Team, Coonan Nagle, Water Wipes, and the CIPD trophy for HR L&D Team of the Year goes to the ESB Employee Engagement and Communications Team for the way we work at ESB, connecting employees to purpose and values. Huge congratulations, ESB. A second win for the organisation today. Well done. The judges were so impressed by the winning team's approach to connecting ESB's purpose, strategy and values. There was evidence of bringing people with them in a way that has been winning hearts and minds and continuously connecting the values framework to key business activities.
Hi, I'm Stuart. Sarush. Nice to meet you.
Within the ESB, our values are what make us who we are.
Our decisions are made around these values.
Whether it's in the office or out on site, they're helping us bring ESB on our journey to a brighter future.
We're courageous, we're caring, we're driven and we're trusted.
I think you'd look for those type of values in a friend. I would absolutely love for somebody to describe me with those kind of values.
I'm very proud to work for ESB. They do embody why I feel proud, and that is what leads me to be able to do the job I do.
Those 4 values make you want to come to work every day. Those 4 values make you feel appreciated. Those 4 values make you feel that the job that you're doing is worthwhile.
You know, you'd always try and like to think that the company, you know, will strive always to meet those values.
Why I think they're so important is to connect people to why they come to work beyond a weekly wage.
It makes me aware of who I'm doing this for. This is not just about me.
You're all connected with a common purpose. When you realise that people are so approachable.
To me, the most important thing about the values is the balance between them. You know, you can be very, very driven, but in the wrong direction. And to be caring whilst you're driven brings a balance to them.
Well done again, guys. The CIPD award for HR L&D Team of the Year goes to ESB Employee Engagement and Communications. And moving on to the next award, it's Learning and Development, Organisation Development. First, let's hear from our sponsor.
DCare are delighted this year to support the CIPD Ireland HR Awards 2021 for recognising excellence in people management, in learning and development and organisational development. At DCare, we empower people to look after both their oral and optical and general health throughout the life course. We do this through our benefits, and it's supported by our full range of workplace wellbeing programmes. Big congratulations to everyone who was nominated today and the work that went into all of the entries, and a massive congratulations from all the team at DCare to all the finalists. Wishing you the best for 2021 and beyond from everyone here at the DCare team.
And we have 5 very strong finalists who are Allied Irish Bank, Bank of Ireland Group and Accenture, Concern Worldwide, Penn Engineering, Pepper Finance Corporation Ireland. And the judges' winner for Learning and Development OD is Bank of Ireland Group and Accenture for fueling active learning and a growth mindset to build the future capabilities for Bank of Ireland. Well done, guys. In this collaboration, both OD and L&D approaches were used to deliver the ambition to make all employees digitally able. It adapted to how people consume content, learn at different life stages, and encourage learners to be curious, a key value adding behaviour. A huge well done to the entire team at Bank of Ireland Group and Accenture winning the category Learning and OD. All right, we now come to the award for the Resourcing and Talent Management Strategies.
Hi, it's Donal O'Donoghue here from Sanderson, and we are delighted to be associated with the CIPD Ireland HR Awards. Sanderson has a long-standing association with the CIPD, both here in Ireland and in the UK. And this year, we are delighted to sponsor the Resourcing and Talent Management Strategy Award. That's because we've seen great innovation in how organisations have adapted to meet challenges over the past 12 months. And of course, the organisation's strategy can only be delivered with the right people plan in place, and resourcing and talent management is central to that. So on behalf of the team at Sanderson, I would like to congratulate everyone that has been shortlisted in this category on the great work that has been done over the last 12 months. And I would like to wish you continued success and health in 2021 and beyond.
The 5 worthy finalists are Integro, Ervia, Property Registration Authority, QStream, and the National Shared Services Office. And here the judges want to call out the National Shared Services Office for their approach to analytics. But the winner under Resourcing and Talent Management Strategies is Property Registration Authority, achieving resilience through strategic workforce planning. Well done, guys. The judges were impressed with how a strong strategic workforce planning approach has become core to how business is done and put HR at the centre of the management team. It showed a vibrant approach to workforce planning that guides decision making in the PRA. Well done.
We would like to thank the following: the CIPD and sponsor VHI for this wonderful award, the other members of our team, our very supportive colleagues in the Workforce Planning Unit in the Department of Public Expenditure and Reform,
Joanna O'Riordan in the IPA for using us as a case study, Blanco Lazaro Vincenzi, who invited us to talk to colleagues in Tbilisi, and finally the entire workforce of the PRA, our CEO and Management Board, who have joined us on our workforce planning journey.
Our winners there, the Property Registration Authority, winning Resourcing and Talent Management Strategies category. And before we get to our special award, we have a real favourite coming up next, the rising star of the people profession.
Hello everyone, it's Geraldine King here from the National Recruitment Federation. We are delighted to be a sponsor this year of the CIPD Ireland HR Awards. We are especially delighted to be the sponsor of the Rising Star category award. The Rising Star category is a very important category because it celebrates the achievements of the individual. Skill alone does not make a star. It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and commitment. So to all of you who have been shortlisted, huge congratulations. And to the winner, huge congratulations and the very best of luck in your future career.
There are 5 individuals vying for this title, and they are Shane Prendergast, Cloudera International Limited, Dylan Loughlin, Copacetic Business Solutions, Aaron Canty, Irish Water, Amy Doran, Graphite HRM, and finally Patrick Whelan, Peninsula. The judges want to call out Dylan Loughlin of Copacetic for his entrepreneurial behaviour and leadership in a small business. Well done to you, Dylan. And the winner of this year's Rising Star of the People profession is Aaron Canty from Irish Water. Good man, Aaron, well done to you. The judges found that Aaron's strong ability to be a leader, his passion for HR, his delivery of multiple projects in 3 years makes him a really great example of a rising star.
Hi everyone, thank you so much. I am so delighted to win this award and to be nominated alongside such amazing HR professionals. I'd like to start by thanking the head of HR in Irish Water, Angela Costello, our HR manager, Gillian O'Sullivan, and our HR transition and integration manager, Helen Burke, who has been with me every step of the way since my first day in Irish Water. And to the wider HR team also, thank you all so much for your continued support along the way. I'd also like to thank CIPD for recognising me in this category. And finally, just to say that this award really means so much to me. I've always wanted to combine my interest in business with my passion for people, and I feel so grateful and lucky to be in an organisation where we've gotten to work collaboratively and effectively to enable change and continue to improve as we grow. And I'm very excited about what's to come. So thank you again.
That was Aaron Canty from Irish Water winning the Rising Star of the People profession, so well done to you. Our final award for 2021 is a special award from our judges. They want to recognise the commitment and impact demonstrated by a HR team in building a response to the COVID-19 crisis. And here to tell us more is Mary Connaughton.
And now it's my pleasure today to announce our special award. The judges want to recognise this team for a fantastic response to COVID-19 when faced with the tough circumstances of the meat industry. The passion and genuine empathy with their co-workers was obvious. The judges commended their well-being response and the foundations they've laid to embed a culture of well-being. And today's special award goes to the Quealy Group for Be COVID Safe 2020. So congratulations to Celine and the team at the Quealy Group.
We are so pleasantly surprised and delighted to accept the award for embedding a culture of workplace wellbeing. Thank you, CIPD. This means the absolute world to us. Last year was so difficult and it was such a challenging year for everybody who works in Quealy Group. But out of something so awful, something truly wonderful has happened, because well-being is now front and centre in everybody's mind in our business. The HR team have been amazing this past year. They've worked so hard, but there are 2 people in particular who have poured their heart and soul into this project that I'd like to name, and that's Aoife Little and Sandra Fitzgerald. To be acknowledged by our peer group means the world to us. Thank you.
We concentrated on people-oriented goals, keeping the message clear, and we put well-being front and centre of every decision.
As the companies in our group were all identified as an essential service, being part of the food and agri supply chain, we were aware this was more than just a business necessity. This was a national need.
We needed to ensure that there was a common approach and one clear message across all our companies, not only to ensure that our people were kept safe, but that they understood that their safety was our number one priority.
In March, we were terrified we might not be all here at Christmas. We're all still here and working as hard as ever, and that's the most rewarding part.
We haven't just talked about doing something special. We went out there and did it and delivered beyond expectations.
When COVID initially hit, I was very nervous. I was anxious. I was worried about what was going to happen going forward with work. The company have gone above and beyond what I would have thought would have needed to be done. They're 100% behind us for our safety, and I truly feel as safe in work now as I did before COVID.
So that's it for the awards. Congratulations to all today's winners. We hope you're celebrating your win. You deserve to. Now I'd like to welcome Peter Cheese to say a few words.
Thank you very much, Catherine, and what a fantastic afternoon. It's been so good to see all of the winners through each of the categories. And I'm particularly pleased actually to see the ESB team winning both the Diversity and Inclusion Award and the HR and L&D Team of the Year Award, which is a fantastic accolade. We've worked closely with the ESB over many years, and I'm just delighted to see Pat Norton and the team doing so well. I'm also really pleased that with ESB to be able to announce that we have created the first professional development partnership, as we call it, with an organisation in Ireland. We started to roll out this programme last year in the United Kingdom. So the ESB is the first organisation that we have recognised in terms of a partnership where we can see the commitment to the development and professionalisation of the HR team, 200 odd people across the ESB, and our support to them. So that is also, I think, a great accolade for ESB. So well done to the team, and well done to all of you for winning across all of these different categories.
Well, we are nearly there for this year's CIPD Ireland HR Awards. So before I hand over to Mary Connaughton and the panel discussion, let me say a few final words of thanks. Firstly, a huge thanks to our sponsors and also to our judges. And big congratulations again to all our finalists. Remember, you can find out more about them at cipd.ie. So now, please keep your celebrations going wherever you are in the country, and don't forget to congratulate our winners by using the hashtag CIPDHR Awards. And I look forward to seeing you and your teams in person next year for the 2022 CIPD Ireland HR Awards. Over to you, Mary.